Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I'm here with Meme Master, my brother, as we play Modern Merfolk in Modern. That's right. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering, and Michael Shapiro, has a Pt.2 report. Everyone should be at their Pt.2s. You fight to get Modern. Merfolk on the Pro Tour. Go check it out on themanabase.com. And don't forget, we've got a Cursecatcher Artist Altar giveaway. All you have to do is retweet in the link in the description below, or share on Facebook the link in the description below. So you have your choice of both Twitter and Facebook. You can choose them many times as you want. It's just today's video, and you're eligible for this giveaway that's going to be announced at the beginning of the winner will be announced at the beginning of the next series. Cool stuff. Cursecatcher Burger. We're definitely going to keep this. Hand is great. It's going to be even better if we can top deck a land. If not, we're going to have to be a little patient. We're going to wait a little while. Get everything rolling out nice and cozy. One particular plan with a hand like this is you go like turn 1 Vial, and then if you don't draw lands, you go Cursecatcher into Lord, or with the trigger on the stack, play a Lord, and then get Master Waves in play. And then by that time, we should have a second land to hard cast Phantasmal Image. And then they just go...
That's what happens.
That's right. You're going to hear it.
It's part of the client.
Yeah.
Built-in sound effect.
They should have sound effects when like a lot of bodies hit the board at the same time. They have that sort of thing in like MTG Arena. Come on, where's the sound effects in Magic the Gathering Online, people? That can't be too hard to program.
No, but, you know.
I would love it if, like, when Master of the Waves enters the battlefield, like, there's a roaring crowd based on, like, how many waves it makes.
Yeah! Yeah, you can edit it in post.
Hey, I edit enough things in post. I don't need any more. Yeah, we're doing great here.
The clock's ticking.
Yeah, the clock's ticking. Hey, it's fair though. Who cares? But no one debates the clock in Magic the Gathering Online. But let me tell you, like the chess clock in the real world, wow, this is triggering people like crazy. People are so fearful of this becoming an actual thing. Well, this thing can't work because it doesn't have a time delay. But if you want to see how chess clock can work in paper, I knew about this like for years. But our opponent disconnected. Oh, they just joined. Excellent. But, like, I knew about how to make a chess clock work in paper Magic for years, but I never took the time to show anybody. And it just took years of people saying, oh, this is impossible. No, it doesn't work. Oh, Riki Hayashi wrote an article that it doesn't work. No. None of these people are, like, chess masters. I'm a chess master. I play competitive chess. I know people just look at digital clocks like they're like this, like an analog clock. Like, the game of Magic is like... People are only familiar with sudden death time controls. On Magic the Gathering Online, we're playing 25 minutes sudden death, where you don't get any time added, there's no delay, there's no fancy time controls. As soon as you get priority, your time is taken down. But really, with the chess clock, what you can do is I propose that we have a delay on top of the chess clock, so that if after you pass priority, you get 10 free seconds to make your decisions. 10 free seconds to make your decisions, or shuffle your opponent's deck or whatever, and then it starts counting your time after your delay has run up. So there should be, I don't know what the correct time control is supposed to be. What is the most acceptable? What is the best? But I think that there needs to be some amount of time in the time bank and some set number of delay, and then as you see, after your delay has been eaten up, your total time bank starts getting eaten up. When the time bank reaches 0, you lose. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. Everyone's making like a big fuss about it, because at first people said no, it's not possible. Then I show them that it's possible, and they're like no, it's still not going to work. No, la 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 la. That's what it's like. That is the Magic community for you people. That is the Magic community. Well, these Master Waves are gonna be great when we get down there. It's possible that I'm gonna have to start chump blocking my way to surviving, because I might get my head kicked in here. What's this gonna be? Voice Resurgence? Well, the good news is I have an Ether Vial. Okay, so I can get my face kicked in for 3. I think that's fine. Not happy about that, but whatever.
Can you copy the Nikachu?
Yes, but it would be terrible. Because the Nikachu says it gets bigger for each forest and plains that you have. Okay, no, if you have a forest, it gets +1/+1, and if you have a plains, it gets +1/+1. Sorry, if you have a mountain, it gets +1/+1. If you have a plains, it gets +1/+1. I don't have any of those, so it'd just be a 1/1 creature.
Why can't any Merfolk have an ability like that? That would be amazing. On top of the pump spells that the other lords give them.
Oh, beautiful. All right, we got peak. Let's find out what's going on here. Yeah, and I have to do it on my turn, because if I try to do it on their turn, their Voice of Resurgence thing just goes off. So they have a Rift Bolt, which they can hardcast. They have Renegade Rallier, which is going to go off. This thing can't search for Dink right now, so it's only going to find a land at the moment. So this is good things to know. Like, I can navigate this pretty well, in my opinion. Okay, done. Do we draw a land? We do, so we can get like a lot of stuff online soon. I think I'm gonna pass. I might even try to double block the Wild Nikachu. It's gonna be a 2-for-1, but the thing is, once we get the Master of Waves into Phantasmal Image into Master Waves thing online, they're dead. They're just straight dead. They can't come back from that.
Protection red.
So if they play, for example, if they play Bolt here, let's say if they have Bolt or Path to Exile, I'm still gonna save some life. Yeah, I'm gonna try to trade my Lord of Atlantis with the Wild Nikachu. Oh no, wait a minute, that's not gonna work. When enters the battlefield, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, return target permanent with converted mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, so I can't do that. Alright then. I'll take 5. Slight misstep by the Merfolk Master. I'm sorry. I'm only human. I wish I were Merfolk.
Shape of water.
Riftbolt entered the reveal card zone. Okay. Oh, I don't even want to tick this up now. Hey, it's not so bad. Yeah, I think we can still tick this thing up. So with the trigger on the stack, we'll put this guy in play. We'll tick this thing up to 3. That's good. So we have a decent blocker on the draw, and I don't have to use my Phantasmal Image yet. So nothing that I draw is going to change how I attack. Because if I draw a land, I'm still going to attack. If I draw a creature, it doesn't matter. So Riftbolt has been played. Who cares? Play Master of Waves. So they know the Master's on the way. The Master! It's on its way. Spring Seas will be useful.
Yeah. Always.
Where Riftbolt kills, I don't care. Kills a Lord, I don't care. Fine. Return to our permanent card, so you can't return Riftbolt. Can't return Traverse either.
Well,
what are you gonna do? You're pausing. Says everything. How low can I go? 7. Gotta be a little cautious. I don't really know exactly what's in this deck, but I can imagine that there's like Naya the Reliquary and Kessig Wolfrun. So Kessig Wolfrun is the land that gives trample. So, 4 cards in hand. I think if they use a removal spell, I'm okay. Or am I? Okay, hold on. I block this thing, and then there's going to be... Okay, I'm fine with that. If they're going to... I just want to keep my life total a little bit high. This 1 extra devotion doesn't matter. I'm assuming that they're just trying to get in a quote-unquote free attack, with their Wild Nacatl. And do you know what? I would not mind trying to save myself some life here. Keep my life total high from, like I don't know, Lightning Bolt range of some sort. There's Renegade Rallier. That's fine. These, like, Master Waves is just gonna, like, annihilate my opponent. They literally need to have drawn Path to Exile this turn into, like, another Path to Exile effect. Because Lightning Bolt can't target Phantasmal Image. Alright. Hopefully they don't have that. I mean, if they did have Path to Exile, it didn't even matter. I had Cursecatcher at the ready. Okay, so... yeah. The power of Phantasmal Image, people. The power of Phantasmal Image. Do I want to get in with Cursecatcher?
Pop for 2.
I could also get in with Lord of Atlantis. They've got... they don't have a sorcery in their graveyard, so they don't got Traverse online. Oh, okay. They're like, to hell with it. Here's another game where they're like, screw it. Master of Waves is too much. Master of Waves is too much. So, good cards in this matchup. I think Gutshot is fine. There's situations where you like Merfolk Trickster. Well, I don't know if Merfolk Trickster is a good example, but Wild Nacatl. Let's say they play Wild Nacatl off of a forest, and then they crack a fetch land to look for a plains or a mountain. Then you Gutshot the Wild Nacatl in response. What else can Gutshot kill, though? Not entirely sure. I bet we could hit... I'm not sure, but maybe Collected Company gets hit, so maybe we want Mistcaller. What do I not want here? Oh, we definitely want Master Waves. We might be able to shave one land, because I bet this is going to be a Path to Exile deck of some sort. Bring in what? I want to fit another Gutshot in here. I don't know what it should be. Peak, I think, is great. Oh, wow, is it helpful in that matchup. I didn't have to, like, guess what the hell was going on. What did I do? What did I do? I have 61 cards in my deck. What did I do?
Well, switch the view so that you...
Oh yeah, display card view. Do I have a 1 of somewhere? The Gutshot. Okay, I do want Gutshot. I think Phantasmal Image combos with Master of Waves too well. On top of that, we can, like, copy a Voice of Resurgence, block with it. Actually, yeah, copying Voice of Resurgence I think is very legitimate. It's a good play. Spreading Seas is fine. Spreading Seas is just good. Like, it can hurt them really badly. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. You could Spreading Seas the land that makes Wild Nacatl bigger and then Gutshot it afterwards. Oh, I don't know if there's so many targets for this thing, though. Like, Wild Nacatl decks don't necessarily play a bunch of Mana Dorks. Like, maybe Noble Hierarch? I could be wrong. Maybe I don't remember. Okay, we're on the draw, so Cursecatcher is just weaker. So let's bring in 2 Gutshots. I'm fine with that. And then if we see more... and I'm not sure if they were playing with Collected Company, but let's be serious. Like, how do you not play with Collected Company in 2018? Okay, that's how we're going to do it. If we see more 1-drops, I'll bring in more Gutshots. But I think this is like a beefy deck. Beef. All beef. I think Gutshot... Well, Gutshot is just better on the draw if this deck is vulnerable to, like, this sort of effect.
More finances?
No. It's writing notes. Some of the decks is running buttery smooth. But maybe it's just all in peak, it's all in Phantasmal Image. I super love Phantasmal Image right now. Not perfect in every situation, but where you want it, like just... I mean, you saw that last game. Did they have a chance? No, of course they didn't have a chance. It's Phantasmal Image. Phantasmal Image.
If only it costed 1.
Maybe that's the next step. They keep pushing they make phantasmal image. They make a Merfolk phantasmal image where you can only copy Merfolk and it can cost 1 mana. And it has the same thing where like it's like a Merfolk illusion or some crap like that. If such a thing can even exist. It's a Merfolk illusion. Can illusion have a second subtype? I don't know. The flavor judges are just attacking me like crazy right now. They're just cringing. Oh, Nikachu.
Flavor.
The flavor, yeah, anything that doesn't make like theoretical story sense. People,
Nothing in this game makes theoretical story sense.
Yeah, they really hated it when they got rid of the legendary rule, where like each person can have a legendary permanent. Oh, you have a Teferi? I also have a Teferi. How the hell does that work? He works for 2 people.
Yeah.
It was a great development of the game, though. It was better than using because in the past rules, if you played a legendary permanent or a planeswalker, when it enters the battlefield, if someone already had it, then both of them get destroyed. I mean, there's actually a long history of how it worked, but this hand is very good. Well, I mean, this hand has a lot of things that I want to see on the draw, like 1-drops, but it's just really mana heavy.
Which means that
We have 1 cantrip in hand, but it's just too many mana sources.
I keep it.
Mistcaller could be really good in this matchup if I knew it was good. I'm just gonna mulligan. It's just a bit too risky. This hand's fine. Oh, put that on top. We have a 1-drop. Oh, that's what I want to see. Do nothing. And we actually have a good hand against
Spreading seas, that red man.
Actually, do you know what? Maybe we aren't even going to do anything at their draw step. We'll wait for them to do something. I don't even want to let them know that I know what they have. We're not even going to give them that. You don't know that I'm about to know your hand. So you're going to make plays thinking I'm in the dark here. But yeah, I'm looking at like the overall spectrum of like the most powerful decks in Modern. Looking at your opponent's hand was like traditionally it's a really powerful effect. How do you think like Infect soared to such stardom? Even Splinter Twin was playing with Peak and Gitaxian Probe. Okay, so I gotta do this in response. Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt, Scavenging Ooze, and another Voice of Resurgence. Okay. They have a Horizon Canopy. So they've got all the green mana and all the white mana, but they're actually short on red mana. So the Spreading Seas actually can do a number on them.
And that tectonic attitude.
And maybe I'm gonna do that. Maybe we're gonna go after their gut shots. Fortunately, their hand is a bit beefy. Beefy hand. Maybe I'm underestimating Cursecatcher in this particular matchup right this very moment. So the upside to playing Spreading Seas is that we'll cut our opponent off of Rift Bolt and Lightning Bolt. The downside to playing Spreading Seas is that our opponent's definitely going to be developing their turn. And confidently, too.
Just play it.
But the thing is, let's say I play Silvergill Adept, they can still Bolt and play Scavenging Ooze on the same turn. That's not good either. You know what? I think we're gonna go for that. We're gonna play Spreading Seas.
Good.
Let's try Spreading Seas our opponent a little bit out of the game. Next turn,
you might draw another Spreading Seas.
I might. Oh, can I play something? Damn. Next turn I can. Okay, so Ether Vial will be a great thing to play next turn. So they can play Voice of Resurgence. I don't really care. Maybe we can even kill this Horizon Canopy. So voice. 2 voices down. We got to keep in mind that we're down like 6 life because of the Rift Bolt and the Lightning Bolt. Oh! Oh! So this doesn't stop Scavenging Ooze, though. I'm going to save this for the next time they play a red source. Is that how it's gonna go?
Not a bad idea.
Silvergill Adept on blocking duty feels very poor. I can't prevent them from playing Scavenging Ooze, even if I play Spreading Seas. Then they're just going to attack before I go down to 14. They play an Ooze. I have to start applying some pressure on the board, so let's get a Silvergill Adept out there.
Hoping to draw Islands.
I'm going to draw anything. Oh, that's a great card. That's what I'm talking about. The Master! And we got the Phantasmal Image. So we can very comfortably play like Master Waves next turn. We don't even need to play Master Waves next turn. Riftbolt is exiled.
Foil even.
Yeah, foil. Oh, impressive.
You gonna Spreading Seas that red place?
We'll see what I draw. Yeah, I'm gonna Spreading Seas the red thing. Because there are no creatures in the graveyard. Okay, Riftbolt is exiled, Scavenging Ooze. So I know one card in their hand. They have a Lightning Bolt. Well, how important is this thing, though?
Very.
I could just play another
No.
Silvergill Adept, get hit for potentially 7 next turn. That's not that big of a deal. But
Spreading Seas also draws you a
card. Do you know what? I'm going to play the Silvergill Adept. I want to draw a card, and I want to be able to threaten to block this Ooze. And if I draw a card off of... maybe I'll even draw the... Here's another thing. I could play Tectonic Edge and blow up this stupid thing. That's interesting. Or I guess what I can do is I can play Spreading Seas on this thing, and then if I draw a land, I can Tectonic Edge the Horizon Canopy. It doesn't check. That doesn't change the fact that this thing is going to get blown up. I'm only going to get hit for 7, which is a good thing. Only 7. Assuming the bolt hits my Silvergill Adept and they attack with the Ooze. And we are... well, okay, I'm making a lot of plans. I definitely have to draw a card this turn. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. So maybe it actually is best. I'm going to play Silvergill Adept. And we'll figure it out from there. Oh, no. Cancel. Because if I play Silvergill Adept and blank, then you could shoot this thing down, and then Lightning Bolt, then attack with everything. I take 7. I go down to 7, and I'm at a virtual 4.
Play Spreading Seas, hope they get a land, and then go from there.
Spreading, seizing the stomping ground. No, I'm going to put creatures on the battlefield. Nah, I don't want to put creatures on. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's Spreading Seas this thing.
Yeah, there we go.
My brother's happy. Let's go do it. Let's do this. Land? Any land is good. Mutavault is good. Tectonic Edge is good. What is going on here? Or opponent maybe have Path to Exile in hand? This is very weird. Do they have effects? Waiting for... oh no, just waiting. Not waiting to pay costs. It's hard sometimes against these zoo decks, you know? They just get out in front and stuff.
Or we just hit a comma or something.
Maybe they're crying. Okay, we don't draw our land. Well, we might go on defense soon. We might have to start playing Phantasmal Image just to, like, chomp block. So let's see what happens with this thing. Is it going to go to our face, or is it going to go at Silvergill Adept? It's going to go at Silvergill Adept. Okay. So I predict they're going to gain a life. They are. So they have 2 unknown cards in their hand. They have 1 unknown card in their hand. Lightning Bolt and something else. Is this the Collected Company? Oh, it's Tarmogoyf. Okay, so that's okay. That's good. That's another use for gut shot because if we Merfolk Trickster the Tarmogoyf, we kill it. So a lot depends on like drawing exactly a land next turn. A lot.
Yeah, 2 shots.
No, I'm gonna get 1 shot. Well, I mean, I
Silver
guess I
Gill.
could make like a bunch of blocks. Yeah, but I don't really want to play Silver Gill Adept here. So I can chump block Tarmogoyf and this thing and take 4. That's not good.
You could copy Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, I could copy Tarmogoyf. Okay, let's start with casting Silver Gill Adept. I can't blow up the Horizon Canopy right now. Come on, draw cards into the land that I need to curve into my Master of Waves and stabilize the board. Please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so a bit online here. And then I'm going to pass and then see what happens after that. Ideally, though, I want to keep my life total above 4. Sorry, above 3. Because at any moment that my opponent plays Lightning Bolt, I'm dead. I don't want to put myself in a situation where they just draw a land and, oh, I lose. Whoops! So, like, blockers I'm looking at are, like, Violin, Lord, block the Voice of Resurgences with the Lords, and then, like, chump block something down here with the Silver Gill Adept. There's no creature in the graveyard. It's a bit concerning. Okay, so 1 bolt in hand. It's nice to know what they have, you know? We've sculpted our turn based on this. They decide not to correct their Horizon Canopy. That's also interesting. Oh, if they do, then they lose white mana. That's interesting. Yeah, they would lose white mana if they did that. So then they're digging for red mana, but they're down another color. I didn't notice that. Oh, now you're gonna dig. I guess if they find a red source, they would just win, or they would be very close to it because they just kill one of my creatures, attack with everything. Tarmogoyf. Oh no, actually an instant doesn't make the Tarmogoyf bigger, but an instant would make Scavenging Ooze bigger because killing one of my creatures means the Scavenging Ooze can grow. Yes, you're going to be doomed next turn. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You can feel it. You feel the dread.
It's going to be an easy game, too.
You feel the fear. Oh, yeah. Useless. They can't be passing back. Yeah, okay. They're going to attack with everything. So, no creature in the graveyard. Anyway, I can't take any more damage. So, do this, make the appropriate blocks. Okay, so these are definitely going in front here. The question is, do I put Silver Gill Adept in front of Scavenging Ooze or Tarmogoyf? Ooze gains life. Tarmogoyf is just a big bozo. Everything's going to be like a 4/4 creature. In theory, the Goyfs can get smaller. Yeah, I'm just going to take Ooze offline. Okay, so I go to 4. Safe life total. Okay, let's take our turn, make 1 billion tokens, pass it back, laugh at them. That's a good card.
Kill off the Goyf.
I think there's just no room to BS around. Let's we'll play the Master of Waves, and with the trigger on the stack, we'll play the Phantasmal Image, copy it.
It's gonna be a lot of devotion.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
And we do have Island Walk, so we can attack. We can attack through the blockers quite comfortably, and we are threatening lethal with this Lord of. Well, I mean, we're threatening lethal with just the Master of Waves and Lord of Atlantis is in play. So they now need. I think they're drawing dead. Actually, I think they're just drawing dead. Because even if they drew a Plains for a Path to Exile, it wouldn't be enough. The power of Peak and Phantasmal Image. You saw it, both people. And that's the manabase.com Get Dunked On instant replay. Wow, how, like, don't you see the power of Peak? The power of Peak. You just see the damn lightning bolt. And also the power of Phantasmal Image. Like, I'm super high on Phantasmal Image. Just wins all sorts of games. Maybe truth be told, like, I don't know for sure, but it's possible that just the Master of Waves would have done it. But, like, for sure, the fact that we had a Phantasmal Image meant that, like, there was no chance that they could come back. No Path to Exile was going to do anything. Our opponent, like, snap got out of here. They're super embarrassed at what just happened. I just lost to Merfolk. I thought that wasn't a deck anymore. Then they moved to Spirits and Humans. Damn, they're spreading seizes. So if you wonder what are the advantages of Merfolk these days over Spirits or Humans, we still have Spreading Seas, cutting them off their Lightning Bolt, keeping them off of their removal. Pfft, pathetic. How could anyone betray Merfolk? Merfolk is where it's at. I'm going to prove it. We're going to prove it with Peak. Excellent. So, let's see. What can we say about this? The power of Phantasmal Image is not an illusion. The
pretty clever, actually.
Power of Phantasmal Image is not an illusion. Oh shoot, how do I spell illusion? I'm gonna look stupid. I already look stupid, so
I-O-N.
Is it double S or not?
No.
I got the card like right here. I could like
It's not double S.
It's just one S. It's us one S.
There's
Not illiterate people, I just don't spell good. You can tell by the comment section below. And don't forget to be eligible for our Cursecatcher. Just retweet the Twitter link or share on Facebook. You'll be eligible for this thing. There's a new link every single episode, and the winner will be chosen by the next series that I have. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.